My name is Martin. I was born in the Gambia. I was held on immigration detention for 3.5 years. They said that I was a danger to Canadian society.
For the longest time, I was working on the book without knowing that I was making a book. I know I wanted to focus on immigration detention, but I was not interested in designing, which is typical to architects. At the end of it, I'm an abolitionist, and I think that no one should be detained.
The fact that it's a graphic novel just makes it so accessible and easy for people to kind of see what the impact is on individuals and on their families.
I met my wife now. That's a Canadian citizen. I found out that she was pregnant with our first child. This was in 2009. I did what I had to do to come and see my kid. I crossed the border in 2011 through different means. I got in and settled. I got arrested in May of 2011. After I finished serving the time, immigration put a hold on me.
They're cold places that families end up in, that people with families end up in, and who end up there for an indefinite period of time.
Once you were a detainee, there was no access to health care. It'd take you ages to see the doctor, and the living conditions were horrible. We were on lockdown. There's no freedom. You can't use the phone. Your families, those that had families here in Toronto, couldn't come in and see them.
I think the first thing I'm hoping this book can help shed some light on is the fact that this exists.
Immigration Canada has no policy as to when they can hold anybody in my situation or anybody that's illegal in Canada. And I still know that there are people that I left behind that are still going through this process, and ain't no telling when they're gonna get out. In the short span that I was detained, I've witnessed at least 6 deaths. I did a hunger strike for 32 days. We organized in there. It was 201 people the first time in Canada that 201 people did a hunger strike. That kind of raised awareness. That's kind of opened up the eyes of the public.
Most people in Canada, I don't think, are aware that there's immigration detention. There is this dominant narrative of Canada being, very immigrant-friendly, very multicultural. We're a haven for refugees. But the reality for hundreds of thousands of undocumented people who live and work and, participate in our communities, this is not the case.
So to take action right now, what you can do is, well, first of all, read this amazing book, inform yourself of what's going on, and then after that, follow No One Is Illegal on Facebook, follow the End Immigration Detention Network on Facebook, find the End Immigration Detention Network's website. There's a Take Action section there online, and come out to our protests and rally to take action.